You are listening to the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar. Me, Jamie Hart, and Jason Cundy is alongside me. England are out. We are crestfallen. So many things to talk about. Unbelievable decisions from Thomas Tuchel. We go straight to calls. Go to Lee. All right, Lee?
How are we doing, lads? You all right?
Well,
no.
I'm devastated, mate.
No.
Devo.
No.
What'd you make of it?
What can you say? But what can you say, lads? Really, honestly, what can you honestly say after that?
I'm disgusted.
Same old.
I'm disgusted.
Same old.
It's like going. Well, it's just like going back 5 years. I feel like I've just watched us lose to Italy.
It does feel
at Wembley.
similar.
It's exactly.
It does. It feels worse, but similar. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
What's
exactly
he thinking, Lee?
It's like having,
What's he thinking?
mate. I have actually, honestly, up until we scored, I thought we was in the game. No problem. Even the ball we scored from Harry Kane, he's dropped in deep, over the top, onto Rogers straight over to Gordon. Goal, bang, there we go. And that's how we should have kept on playing. But then we've just retreated back. We've even got to the water break, still at 1-0 up. Then what he should have done, what we've always asked him to do, instead of what Southgate was doing, was be proactive and not reactive. He should have then taken Kane off, who was on his last legs. He should have took the wingers off with Saka and Watkins, and then all we had to do then was get the ball in midfield and just launch it up for them to run on to
see the hydration break. Jay and I were saying that once we got to that stage, we had this conversation, didn't we? On saying the hydration, he'll make changes now because
that's what he's done the whole time. He's done that the whole tournament.
And he sat and he sat and he sat, and then he's gone. And then he's reverted to England. I don't know whether it's like Englanditis. I don't know if it's a disease. Is it Englanditis?
Well, the thing is, lads, the signs was coming. They had 3 or 4 chances even before.
Oh, the red flags were there. The red flags that were there.
In the world
no, Lee, I get that. But be brave. Be brave.
Yeah, that's what I mean, lad. That's what I mean. Be brave.
You know, like, give us an out. He killed the players.
Cowardice. I'm sorry.
Thomas Tuchel, he killed him.
He killed the players. I love Thomas Tuchel, right? And I've seen him win the Champions League with Chelsea. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's gone inside his head, but he has absolutely bottled this one. He has, for some reason, decided to fall back and defend. You can't give Argentina, the world champions, a side that have come back from the dead twice in this 3 times in this competition, to find a way to win a game late on. And when you invite pressure will come. And you've got no outball. We had no outball. There was no legs.
The thing is out, Jace. We kept Messi. I think we were relatively quiet up until then.
Played absolutely fantastic.
We was that far back. We let Messi back into the game.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I know. But the thing is, right? This is what I don't understand, and I can't believe that someone at the highest level doesn't understand this as well. You can defend from the front. You can defend with the ball high up the pitch. You don't have to retreat to your box.
Exactly.
Give yourself an out.
Exactly.
Get runners running the ball that way. Ivan Toney, whatever. Give us an out ball. Second ball.
No. The players on the bench. Saka, Rashford. They're the two. Saka and Rashford. They're the two. Because fresh legs and creativity.
The thing is as well for me, lads, I think the problem is we did it against Mexico, which was fair enough. We was down to 10 men. But I think we got wrapped up it was a great result against Mexico, but everyone got wrapped up with the Aztec and the humidity. But let's be honest, Mexico ain't Argentina. And you cannot sit there for 25 minutes defending like that.
No. We sat there.
Like, to be fair, I'd have him gone tomorrow.
I know. Do you know what, right? I am absolutely devastated that we found ourselves in a position and we had a manager that I believed could manage this situation and find a way to deal with what's in front of us. We've gone back 6 years. We've gone back. It was Croatia. It was Italy. I'm watching the same game. I'm waiting. You're literally waiting. And
Jason,
it's coming.
How can
it's coming.
How can the nation
It's coming.
Of normal people sit there and all think the same thing? And Thomas Tuchel and his coaching staff are not looking at that game going, right, we have got to get some legs on the pitch. We have got to get some people up the pitch. We've got to make a change. How, at the highest level,
I don't know,
can we throw that game away because of a managerial decision?
I don't know. And the only change he made was when we were 2-1 down, and then the game has then changed in their
favour.
Put
on Nico Riley left midfield. Nico Riley left midfield. What is going on?
I don't know.
What was he expecting? What was he thinking?
The change had to come if he's going to bring Dan Burn on, right? Because they're putting balls in the box, fine. Then you've got to counteract that. You've then got to go right. And I'm looking at our subs and the minutes we've made them, right? You know, we made the first. What minute we made the first sub?
78th?
72, right? 72. So we had the first sub. It's Consa,
Jeez.
right?
Consa for Gordon.
For Gordon, right?
In the 72nd minute.
72nd minute. The next two subs he's made is O'Reilly and Dan Burn for Reece James and Declan Rice, 82. And that tells you all you need to know about the mindset of the team. I think what you've then got to do, and there's only so many subs you've got. I think you then need to have a little bit of pace up top. You've then got to find a way. Right. But we couldn't get out. And you're asking Bellingham, Kane, asking them to... They were dead on their feet.
Yeah, of course
because you can't sit that deep.
And then get out the pitch.
The hardest game, you'll know, the hardest game is without the ball, right? Without the ball, the work you do, the running you do, and sometimes you chase balls you know you're not going to get, and you chase it, and you're only chasing it to stop a pass, and you know you stop a pass, and it's going to go into, and you've got to get back in. That's what we were doing. I honestly cannot wait to hear what Tuchel's got to say about why he has not brought legs on to counteract what they were doing. We're 1-0 up. We've got the game in. We got the game not in a hand, but the game is there to go and win it and go and take the game to them.
Yeah,
because they've got to come on to us. That's
we could have. I would have rather a basketball match. I would have rather a basketball match.
I'm done.
Right?
That's what. I'm done. I'm done. Done. I'm done with this. Tuchel, he bottled it, and the subs he's made. I'm sorry, it's cowardice. It really is. It is literally. We have got better players than we just to sit there and stick Dan Burn on, who's done brilliantly, by the way. But he can't defend against Argentina. The flags are up. You think about some of the saves that Pickford's made, right? I thought there was a couple of goals they're in. He pulled a great save. Red flags. The goal's coming. Counter. Do something to change that momentum.
He set the mentality when he made that decision in the 72nd minute to bring on Consa for Anthony Gordon. Yeah, so he told Argentina and he told his team, we're camping in. Yeah. We made that decision. Yeah. So after that,
gives them.
After that, you can't bring on Rashford. You can't bring on Saka.
Well, you can, but he didn't
because he's already made the decision to bottle it and to be a coward. Coward. Get rid of him. Get him gone. Right, we're going to take loads of calls right up until 1 a.m. You are listening to the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar on talkSPORT, brought to you by Enterprise Rent a Car. Here for it. Book now, enterprise.co.uk.